Ladies and gentlemen, aviation enthusiasts and curious minds alike, welcome to the thrilling mini-series that will take you soaring through the skies called What Makes This Plane Great? In this episode, we're going to talk about the first British heavy bomber, the short Stirling. So, what makes this large-sized bomber great? Well, despite its sheer size, a lot of pilots said it was a great plane to fly and that it was a surprisingly manoeuvrable aircraft. Stirling's agility was mainly due to its short wingspan, and some people say that they could even outturn the German twin-engine night fighters, such as the Messerschmitt Bf-110 and Junkers Ju-88. With the short wingspan in mind, I do have to mention that the Stirling did suffer from poor high-altitude performance and low ceiling. So compared to the Halifax and Lancaster, it was more vulnerable to enemy fire from both the ground and in the air. But a great thing about the short Stirling was that it had good low altitude performance. Some people say that the Stirling was the fastest of the heavy bombers at lower altitudes. And another great thing about the Stirling was that it was a very rugged aircraft with 4 air-cooled radial engines, with one example of this being when a Stirling safely returned to base after being attacked by 4 German night fighters and shooting 3 of them down in the process. One of the last great things I could think of to say about the Stirling was that they were able to be used for many other roles once it got phased out of frontline bombing duties. They would be used for mine laying, electronic countermeasures, and as a glider tug, where, like the Halifax, it was one of the only aircraft that could tow the larger Hamilcar glider. Stirlings ended up mainly being used in the transport roles, transporting different troops, people and cargo and supplies. During the war, they did serve with RAF Transport Command, and transport variants of the Stirling would be introduced later on, of which were used both during and after the Second World War, whether it be in the military or in civilian life. One thing that's worth mentioning is that after the war, Belgian operator Transair used them for ferrying passengers and freight to different destinations all over the world. Then the Egyptian Air Force brought them Stirlings and used them in the 1948 Arab-Israeli War to perform air raids on Israeli targets. And that's it for this thrilling journey through the skies. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my aviation content, etc. Check out 2 videos at the end, all my CD reviews, or even the playlist I've created. Cheers.